Okay, so what I have here is the very in-progress opal-inspector, which is completely inspired by Amber.js's in-browser smalltalk browser and such. So I have the same tabs there, the transcript, which is log, IRB workspace, specs, which is test, class browser, instance browser. If we start with IRB, it's the same one as the previous video there, so I'm going to make some output here. Each I puts I, and then we'll just go back and edit 30 to 40. All right, so I have some output here, and you can see it's all collated here in the log. And inspecting element, I can also see my JavaScript stuff here. So okay, you can see I got it here. So this allows you to debug all the output between your actual Opal Ruby or your JavaScript. Should be pretty handy. Over in the class browser, pretty typical. You know, look at the class here. Here's your constances, class methods, instance methods here. You know, and this is designed to look and be able to you know, browse, as it says. So here's some constant Ruby version, this. But of course, it's not just view. The intent is to be able to actually go and change values here or change the methods. Still working on storing method contents here, but the goal is completely there to go and view and change real time. For instance browser, let me give you an example. So I'm going to make a test class initialize a equals 1, b equals b, and t equals test.new evaluate. So I got this class now. Every object supports o-inspect, which is the opal-inspect. Brings you over to instance browser. You can see test class this, that's the I internally. The goal is to be able to click on this and jump to the browser there, or in this case, the inline edit or real-time edit these values. So the goal with this, and I'm going to continue to grab Smalltalk ideas and actually try to do them in Ruby. There's a place to do something unique to Ruby, but inspired by Smalltalk. But the goal is to change the whole development a bit, where normally you you write your code on your server, and then you hit the page, which is basically deploying the page, test your stuff, rewrite the code, start all over again. The goal here is you write the code, push it to here, and then you can sort of completely mess it around with IRB, instance browser, class browser. Oh, make a mistake, change the method, change the code, get it working right, and tweak it. I do a fair amount of that, even though I don't have the full ability just for the IRB alone. But the goal is, you can completely develop better. You can shorten that time, and you have great tools that you don't have in the back end, because the back end has stateless, servers have to be stateless. So whereas in the browser here, in this running app, it's a lot more like the Smalltalk image, where all the objects are there live. So we can do a lot of those ideas that Smalltalk does. So I completely also have a scheme to sort of take this save code and push it back to the server, so I can edit and then have that code. But this should give enough ideas to people where I'm trying to go with this and why I'm asking for certain support in the Opal tools. Real quick, kudo to Opal itself. Is the code I have for this is actually, this is all one file, application RB. It's 338 lines, including white space. So not just the code, but and the code is all so easy to read. Document.ready this, make a new IDE of these classes, add the pane, draw the tabs. I really only include Opal jQuery in my own IRB console there. I'm using ERB right now. All the classes are so short. It's so easy to read. Real Ruby makes for really nice, concise, readable code here. So thanks for listening, and just a flavor of where I'm going to go with this. Thanks.